What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Real Trivia Face-Off. We have a debut matchup for one of our competitors today and a returning competitor looking for his second win. This is going to be a fantastic fight today that we're going to be having here. And I'm not alone. I'm joined by none other than Sophie Plano. Sophie, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing great. Happy Friday. I'm excited to co-host today. It's going to be a very exciting match.
Yeah. But yeah, today, once again, as I mentioned, we have a debut player here in he calls himself the communist Cameron Patterson, which I love that nickname.
Not gonna get old.
Yeah, and he's gonna be having his debut, and he have a tough task ahead of him. The record says 1 and 2 for Colin topping, but Colin knows a lot, so this is gonna be an interesting matchup to say the least.
I think so too. I mean, I don't know what to expect for Cameron, but I know Colin knows a good amount. He knows his stuff, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are within the Real Genius group chat, you guys know that Cameron does know his stuff too. That's why he's in this thing. If he gets some favorable categories in round 2 or round 3, and if you have a solid start in round 1, he can really surprise a lot of people because he's sort of new to this community still. But I have faith in him. I think he knows his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It may be close. We have a good wheel for round 2, so
yeah, and absolutely. And on the other side, Colin topping once again 1 and 2 right now. But all his matches has only come down to 1 point difference. His first win that he got against Cole, which is arguably one of the best matches we ever had in Real Trivia Face-Off. It ends up in 16-17, in which he won based on the 5-pointer.
That's a high-scoring game.
Yeah, and then ever since then, he just lost 2 in a row. 1 point difference against Andrew, and then a 1 point difference against John. A very close match, both of them. We'll see if he's going to be able to bounce back here today.
It'll be a good win for him.
Especially, not to mention, the tournament's right around the corner for the Summer Series. If Colin does win this one, he's going to be 500, which is going to help his seeding better. If he doesn't, it's going to drop him even lower. I don't know what's going to happen to his seeding with that. And if Cameron does get that, he most likely is going to secure a spot in the tournament. So that's going to be helpful for him.
That will be very helpful, yeah. It's just everyone has stakes here. So.
Absolutely. All right, then. So without any further ado, let's just hear what our competitors have to say, starting with the communist himself, Cameron Patterson.
Hello, my comrades. How are you doing today? Just kidding. That's not how I talk.
Oh
but I wish it was so.
Do you have anything to say to Colin?
I wish him the best of luck. I'm a little intimidated, but as a communist, you have to share your knowledge with the others. That's what communism is all about. So he better follow that rule that I'm saying right there. That's my golden rule.
All right. I was holding my lap the entire time. That was solid.
That was really funny.
Now we got a whole new character. We got a new competitor and a new character in this league, and that's a lot of fun. Let's see what Colin has to say about that.
I don't know about the golden rule, but I do know that I don't know much about Cameron's strengths and weaknesses, so this is going to be an interesting match.
Okay. Yeah. Colin respecting the game right there, and he's just playing it cool, Let's see.
Not too much trash talk.
Yeah. Both of them seems like they're relaxed. Let's see if they can stay composed throughout the entire match, because you know how once the game starts, the pressure starts building.
So gets you amped up, yeah.
All right, then. Matt Conahan said 10 seconds in and it's already a face. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we know Colin is great on his horror stuff. We know Cameron. He got 2010s is probably one of his best strengths. A lot of a bevy of stuff. But yeah, this is going to be interesting who comes out on top here today. All right, then. So let's just get started on the player introductions.
Let's do it.
Introducing first. Making his Real Trivia Face-Off debut. He is the communist, Cameron Patterson.
The communism is the best. Follow my ways. Follow the golden rule.
Oh, it was incredible. All right. And his opponent, with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats, he is currently the 12th ranked competitor, Colin Coolin Toppin.
Woo! Let's go.
All right, with that awesome lighting effect right there.
All the edge right there.
Oh my goodness, Cameron, that might have been both of them. Both of those entrances are just
It's so good.
iconic. You gotta keep those up,
Honestly,
guys.
Colin is scaring me. I don't know. It's very intimidating, but we'll see how it
It was
goes
just
here.
two completely different tones there.
Yeah, that's what makes it the best. It's the light and the dark here.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of like horror stuff that's happening in Russia or any communist country, so I don't know if it's gonna affect Camden so
What are you
much.
talking about? It's the glory land, Mother Russia.
All right, so let's get to round number 1. Sophie, you want to tell the competitors and the audience how round number 1 works?
Sure. All right. So round number 1, you guys are gonna get 8 questions in random categories. You guys have 15 seconds to write your answer, and your answer must be written down in some form and said aloud when you reveal your response. All your questions, or all the questions you get right, are worth 1 point, and if you get all of the questions right, a perfect round will be triggered, and if you answer that question correct, you get a bonus point. Each competitor gets a repeat or 3 repeats throughout the entire match, and each competitor also gets a challenge. Let's say during if the question is written unfairly, or your answer is correct and ours isn't, you get your challenge. So that's your round one rules.
Yep, great job right there. So yeah, competitors, are you guys ready to get started?
We're
We
good.
both got our iPads in hand.
There you go.
Also, real quick, I asked this to the live chat who had the better entrance, and Sophie. So Kate said Cameron. I'm not gonna. I
Oh, yeah,
messed up,
Kate,
but I'm
oh,
gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna,
It'll
I'm gonna make
always
sure it's
be-
right this time. I'm gonna make sure it's right this time. Okay then. So yeah, Sophie, why don't you take it away with the question number 1 and round number 1?
All right. Round number 1, question 1 in the category of action and adventure. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, name one of the 2 girls that Scott has a crush on throughout the film.
If I can write here, it's not gonna right.
What'd you think of the film, Albert?
This film is. I love the stylistic aspect of it, and just it's a comedy and an action film. It's fantastic.
It's
My
fun.
iPad is not letting me
Right.
write. One
Uh-oh.
second.
All right.
I know the answer. It's,
I just hope I spelled it right.
Let us know if it gets working again.
I gotta plug in my Apple Pencil apparently.
Oh no.
Here,
Try it
borrow
with your
mine.
finger.
Okay.
All right, we'll wait for Colin to get that working. Also, yeah, if there is like a technical audio issue, feel free to just ask for a technical repeat, so we give you a free one, because I know with the internet and whatnot.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a notebook.
Is it not working?
It is not working.
All right,
I'll just
okay.
keep my hands here so you know I'm not writing down.
Sounds fair.
I don't know.
Or you can just
Communists
hold
are
up. You can just hold
sneaky.
up your phone or whatever.
I'll just hold it up this way.
Yeah, sounds good.
It seems like things always decide to stop working right when you need them to work. That's always how it goes.
Dude, every time
And
I
of
play
course,
trivia
now
with a
I-
whiteboard, my
now I
marker
can't do my
just died.
lighting.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I can't do my lighting. But
no.
I have it. We have the answer.
Okay.
He's talking about the entrance. All right, let's see, Colin.
Knives Joe.
Yep, we can take that. And Cameron.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
I'll say-
have
I'll say
we
it's
done
valid.
with Joe? No one likes.
No one
Ramona.
put Ramona Flowers.
I couldn't remember her name, even though she's the main
That's
focal point of
honestly the one that I
the
would have.
comic
She
book
was the one
and the
I-
movie. I do like the actress that plays it though.
Yeah.
She needs to be in more.
Yeah, she's
All right.
great.
That's 1
All
point
right.
for each.
Mhm. Question number 2, category of horror thriller. Question is: Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine starred in which 2010 horror comedy? This is one of my favorite horror comedies of all time. I don't want
I've
to say too
never
much in
seen
case
it.
it gives it away.
I should watch some more horror
Yeah.
comedies.
My high school friend recommended this to me, and I've liked it ever since. All right, 5, 4, 3,
I'll add it to the list.
2, 1. Okay, Cameron, do you have anything?
I'm like Sophie. I have no idea, so I just put Rasputin.
I love it.
Colin, do you have it?
Is it Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
That is correct. Yep.
That's
for 1
correct.
point.
Uh-oh.
Took him a while there, but I think he got it in the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who is disrespecting? Both of
Okay,
us?
Sophie, why don't you take it away with question 3?
Question 3 in the category of comedies. In the holiday comedy Elf, who plays as Jovi, an unenthusiastic worker at Gimbel's and Buddy's love interest in the film?
This film probably is one of the most iconic holiday films out
Oh,
there.
yeah. Well, I
know
watch
what-
it every Christmas.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I do. I have like a whole Christmas movie list I go through. It's fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Colin,
Zoe Deschanel.
that is correct. And Cameron,
I also said that, but I didn't spell it right, probably.
we'll take it. We'll take
I'll
it.
take, yeah.
Both of you misspelled the first name because it's a double O apparently. I just found it out when I was writing the question.
Oh,
It's apparently It's Zooey. I just found it out when I was writing the
Zooey.
question. So,
Zooey.
it's a zooey. It's a pet.
okay, sure. All right. Question number 4, category of fantasy / sci-fi. And the question is, who played Alan Parrish in the 1995 film Jumanji? Do you like the
I
newer
never-
Jumanji films?
I never saw the original.
Okay.
So I hopped in and I watched the one with The Rock and yeah.
Five,
Those were funny. I don't know. I
four.
like them.
3, 2, 1. All right. Cameron,
Robin Williams.
that is correct. Colin?
Robin Williams.
Okay, both of them getting that right there.
Nice.
4-3 current score.
Pretty
only
high
one
scoring
point.
this early.
So far, so good.
Okay.
We'll see how
Up
long it
next.
lasts.
Up next, okay. So this is question 5. In the category of directors, who directed Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2?
Thank God this comes up enough. in
Bad
our
boys,
discussions.
what you gonna do?
Too bad my memory is so bad.
Those films are bonkers.
I need to watch them because we talk
Me
about
too.
them. It feels like every meeting.
5, 4,
The
3,
yeah.
2, 1. All right. Colin?
Michael Bay.
Yep, Michael Bay is correct. Cameron?
I can't believe I didn't guess that. I didn't know.
Mother Russia.
That seemed like an obvious thing, but just couldn't
Oh my
remember
God.
it.
I don't think it's super obvious based on
love
what I
that.
know about Bad Boys.
Yeah, I've
If
never
there's
seen him, but-
explosions, it's Michael Bay.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually.
Most of the
fair
time. Most of the time. Okay. Your next question, category of dramas. Which 2017 film follows the story of an unhinged social media stalker who moves to LA and insinuates herself into the life of an Instagram star? I adore this film.
This is an excellent
One of my favorite actresses is in that film.
I've got to watch it. It's been recommended to me by 3 different people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cameron, do you have anything?
Oh, I knew what you were talking about, but I couldn't think of the name in time.
Okay. Does Colin have it?
Ingrid Goes West.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Cameron, I
Ingrid Goes
expected
West is
you.
correct.
I expected you to put like Moscow or St. Petersburg or something.
I'm spreading them out. Spreading out the Russia references.
All right. So this is question 7.
Mhm.
In the category of animated films, what city do the events of The Hunchback of Notre Dame take place in?
Hunchback of Notre Dame. I was about to say a joke for one of the earlier questions, but I totally forgot what it is and slipped my mind. If I remember it, I'll bring it back up.
Hate it when that happens when you're about to say something and then it just
And yeah, I wasn't talking about
disappears.
Aubrey Plaza. I was talking about Elizabeth Olsen. But yeah,
Although
5,
Aubrey
Ooh.
Plaza is pretty good at
4.
Angry Goes
She's
West.
fantastic.
I like both.
3,
of them.
2, 1. All right, pens down. Colin,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me. Paris.
Cameron.
Yep. I also said Paris.
All right,
Yeah,
you guys
that is
did
correct.
better than me because I said Notre Dame.
It took me a second though. I was like, is it really Paris? But yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. I cannot believe I said Notre Dame.
It seems like it'd be a city.
Yeah, it is a city in Indiana, not in France.
In Indiana. What
No.
the heck?
It's South Bend, right?
I have no clue. See, I have no clue of geography.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. And there's an actual
He is
game.
hardcore.
There's an
attention
actual
right
game
now.
tape. Type in multiplex fandom fights Albert versus Lucas Schilback, and you can see me miss that match, and I feel
Oh,
embarrassed for the
man.
entirety of the match.
Oh man.
Sorry.
So right,
That's
you guys ready for the final question? In round
Yep.
number 1. All right, Sophie, why don't you ask it? Oh, is it me or is it? Oh, that's me.
It's
Sorry.
yours.
Question,
Yep,
last
yeah,
question.
whatever you-
Yeah.
Okay. Last question in round number 1, category of famous actors and actresses. Your question: which actor has played a private investigator, a stunt driver, and a pianist?
This is a thinker.
Yeah, I love this question.
I love this. I love these types of questions where you gotta have
Also,
like,
yeah. Also, if Colin gets this, he's gonna get a perfect round. Let's see if he gets it.
I have a guess.
wow,
Uh-oh.
4,
love those.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cameron.
Tom Cruise? I don't know.
That is incorrect. Colin.
Adrian Brody.
Oh, unfortunately, that is incorrect. The answer was Ryan Gosling
Ryan
Oh.
Gosling. Okay.
That was
I love
close.
Ryan
Oh, yeah.
Gosling.
from the Nice
No,
Guys and the
I just heard
PI.
pianist. Oh, Nice Guys. Shoot.
Nice
I've even
Guys
seen
for the
him.
PI,
Oh.
Stunt Driver is Drive, and La La Land for pianist.
Oh,
It's
I
a
was
good
hoping he was
question.
somehow a
Guys.
stunt driver in one of the Wes Anderson films. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, unfortunately, with that, Colin was unable to get that perfect round. I feel like I jinxed him by saying that he's gonna have a perfect round, and then he missed his
That's
first
usually
question.
how it goes, but we're doing okay.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah, but both competitors have a good round 1. Colin definitely with the 3-point advantage right there, which could be big. But Cameron's only down by 3. He have a 4 point so far, so he went 50% on that first round, and that's a pretty good round. What do you think, Sophie?
I thought it was pretty high scoring. You guys did pretty good. Colin, you breezed through that round, and Cameron, you showed some good strengths there.
More points than I thought I would get. So
No, yeah, it's great. It's
All right,
great.
Yeah, and now let's go to round number 2. And round number 2, this is how it's gonna go. You guys will spin the wheel. It will land on a category. If you like that category, you can take it, and you'll have 4 questions from that. Or if you don't like it, then you can respin one more time. Unless your initial spin lands on opponent's choice, you'll get 4 questions from that chosen category. Each question are 2 points apiece. You can do multiple choice, but reduce the value to 1. Be careful because your opponents may steal if you have an incorrect answer in this round. And all of you still have all your repeats and all your challenges. Any questions before we go to round number 2?
not really.
All right. So, Colin, currently you have a 3-point lead. Do you want to spin first or do you want to defer? I'll actually show the wheel.
I'm gonna defer. Yeah.
You know, defer. All right. So, real quick, the wheel for today's match, we have DC movies, Denis Villeneuve, Adam Sandler, spy, new releases, horror, music/musicals, animated, Wes Anderson, and fantasy sci-fi, and of course the spinners and opponent's choice. And you said you're gonna spin first or defer? Sorry.
Defer.
All right. So Cameron, this is your first spin.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we
gosh.
get here. Come on.
It lands on Adam Sandler.
Oh,
gonna take it.
Before the show,
Hey.
I was like, this better not land on Adam Sandler.
Hey, you said you might be good at it.
I don't
Okay.
want to show
Hey.
the audience that I am, so let's
Sorry.
respin.
You spin. All right.
That's risky.
I
Let's see
know.
what it lands on. Animated.
Okay,
Okay.
I can deal with that.
All right. So Sophie, you wanna read the questions for that?
Sure, I'll do that. Ooh.
Move that from the screen. Okay.
Okay. So, in the category of animated, okay, your first question. In 2011's Rango, which actress voices Rango's love interest, Beans?
Oh man.
Cameron, you don't have to write it down. If you know it, you can just say it.
Oh, okay. Gonna take a wild guess here because it seems like it would be obvious, or not obvious, but likely. Helena Bonham Carter.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Uh,
Colin for the steal.
No. Anne Hathaway, sure.
That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Isla Fisher.
Oh.
Oh, huh.
Oh,
Didn't-
and Cameron, I mean, if you wanted to, they're like you could ask for multiple choice, and instead of it being 2 points, if you answer it, it's 1 point, just for future reference.
Yeah. I'll
If you want
save it. I'll save it up. I'll save
Save it
one-
up.
A bad one.
Okay. Question 2 in animated. In How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, what does Astrid call Toothless's love interest?
You're gonna hate me. I never saw this, so I'm gonna go for the multiple choice on this one.
Okay. So your options are A, the Bright Fury, B, the Light Fury, C, the Night Fury, or D, the Flight Fury.
I'm gonna say C, the Night Fury.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Colin?
Can you repeat
Colin.
the choices?
Yeah. So A, the Bright Fury, B, the Light Fury, C, the Night Fury, and D, the Flight Fury.
Shoot. I'm gonna go with B.
B, the Light Fury is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
I've also not seen this movie.
That was
It's a good
guess.
one. You guys should check it out.
I know.
I just
Add
need
it
to
to the
revisit the
quarantine.
trilogy as a whole. Yeah.
It's a beautiful trilogy. All right. Number 3 in animated. What is the name of the island that the dogs are banished to in Isle of Dogs? Sorry.
Is that Trash Island?
That is correct for 2 points.
All right.
And your final question in the category of animated. In which Disney animated film can you find the character named Dodger, Tito, Sykes, and Einstein?
I'm gonna say. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna say The Great Mouse Detective.
That is incorrect.
Huh.
Colin for the 1
Colin.
point steal.
It's
Einstein.
2 point steal, right?
2 points. Yes, sorry. 2 points.
Einstein.
Do you need me to repeat the options, or you got it? Oh no, these are,
You
That
didn't
These
know.
don't have options.
It wasn't multiple choice.
it was a question. My bad.
I think
5,
this would require a repeat, and I don't want to
4,
waste one since I don't think I know it.
2.
Oliver and
4.
Company.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
come
a
on.
Wow.
huge
Oh,
2
come
point steal.
on.
That was
That's
impressive.
just cruel.
That is a
Wow.
huge
Einstein was. I don't.
steal
I
right
don't
there.
remember an Einstein and Oliver and Company. So that was throwing me
I've
off.
never even seen the movie, which is
I was
disgrace.
very little when I saw it.
Very impressive. I guess I am sharing the wealth here, so it's
Yeah,
falling,
maybe he'll regret spinning away from Adam Chandler there, of course. Cameron wasn't the best round for round number 2. Only managed to get the 2 points for the third question. Colin managed to get 3 point steals out of that one. We'll see how Colin does after his spin. Maybe it will give him more benefit, or maybe it will go the other way around. Let me screen share this. So, Colin, your spin is in.
Spin is in.
DC movies. Do you wanna
DC
take it, or
movies.
can
There's nothing on here that I really hate to get if I if I did end up spinning away. So yeah, I'm gonna spin again.
I'm gonna spin again. All right, so you have to take whatever this lands on.
Yep. Okay.
And it
Good.
lands on new releases.
New releases. All right. Yeah, that's good.
I'll be
Okay.
asking 4 questions in new releases for you.
I'm in trouble.
All right, so you ready, Colin?
Yep, we're good.
All right. Question 1. Who directed the 2020 horror film The Invisible Man?
Ah, shoot. I'm gonna play it safe. I need multiple choice. I'll know when I hear it.
A. Ari Aster. B. James Wan. C. Lee Wanell. D. William Brent Bell.
C. Lee Winnell.
All right, for 1 point right there.
Darn it!
percent.
I wanted to steal that one so bad. I was like, darn it. You got the multiple choice, so that was easy with multiple choice.
Question 2. Which Mission Impossible alumni played the villainous Morgana in The Kid Who Would Be King?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Shoot. Multiple choice.
All right. A. Rebecca Ferguson. B. Leah Seydoux. C. Tandy Newton. D. Kerry Russell.
Don't think Rebecca Ferguson is in The Kid Who Would Be King. I'm gonna just guess C.
5. C. C is
Yes.
incorrect. Cameron for the 1 point steal.
I'm gonna say D.
D is also incorrect. The answer was Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh darn it! Are you kidding me? I thought that was like definitely not, but I guess so.
Huh. All right.
Right. Question 3. Which Oscar-winning actress played Dr. Sheeran, a master cyborg engineer in Alita: Battle Angel?
Christoph Waltz.
That is incorrect. For the 2 point steal here, Cameron.
I'm gonna go for a repeat.
Okay, your first repeat. Which Oscar-winning actress plays Dr. Sheeran, a master cyborg engineer in Alita: Battle Angel?
Oh.
If he gets this will be a big swing.
I can picture her face, but I can't think of her name right now. Plus, I've never seen it, but I can picture her face.
So we need an answer if you have any in 5, 4, 3.
St. Petersburg.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Okay. Oh yeah, she's in that movie.
Okay, and your last question in new releases. What kind of fruit is the maid allergic to in the 2019 film and Best Picture winner, Parasite?
Peaches.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so after the new releases spin, after round number 2 right there for Colin, he managed to rack up a total of 6 along with the steals. So the current score is 13-6. How many points difference? That's a 7-point difference.
Yeah.
Which is a big difference, but it's still, Cameron is still in the game. He needs to have a very good round 3, but it's a big margin that he needs to overcome.
It is. He's got to get his round 3 questions. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and round 3, how it's gonna go is that competitors will pick 3 numbers between 1 to 20. It will correspond to a category. We'll reveal the category, and then you get to decide which category you want to assign to which point value. The point value will be 2, 3, and 5. The higher the point value, the more difficult it's gonna get. There is no stealing and no multiple choice in this round. Colin, you still have all 3 repeats in your challenge. Cameron, you have 2 repeats left, and you have your challenge still. And yeah, Sophie, just real quick, since you've been in this particular scenario and you're one of the person who did a massive comeback in round 3, for Colin, for Cameron, both of them are C's. I'm mixing up the names. So for Cameron right here, it's in the lower end right now. Do you have any tips for him? What's the strategy going into this round?
You got to make sure if you get a category you think you really know, save that one for 5. But you got to make sure you know that category, because if not, it may throw you off. For me, I chose a category I kind of knew and I got lucky.
Mhm.
But it honestly just comes down to the question. Just make sure you 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 match up your categories with the number you want the point value for. So
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Colin, yes, Colin, right now you're in the lead. So you got the first pick. Please pick 3 number between 1 to 20.
I'm gonna go 3, 7, and 9.
3, 7, and 9. And Cameron, your 3 numbers.
I'll do 5, 17, and 10.
All right, so we'll reveal the categories for Cameron first. Cameron, your categories, you pick 5, which corresponds to 90s, 1990s film. 17 corresponds to Paul Feig. And 10 corresponds to comedies. So how would you like to assign the point value for that? So you have 90s, Paul Feig, and comedy.
Okay, probably the lowest point value at 90s, second highest Paul Feig, and then highest comedy.
Okay, so Paul Feig for the 3 and comedy for the 5.
okay.
And Colin, you pick 3, 7, and 9. And 3 corresponds to Middle Earth, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings films.
Great.
7 corresponds to comic book movies. And your 9 corresponds to Edgar Wright.
Okay.
So how would you
There you
like to assign that?
I'm gonna go Middle Earth for 2, comic book movies for 3, and Edgar Wright for my 5.
Right. So we'll
probably
even
really-
see if Colin's gonna get a chance to answer his 3, because Cameron does need to get 7, which means that he needs at least his 2 and his 5 to tie the game. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ask Cameron his questions since you asked him in round 2.
Okay.
And
I'm going ahead and making it easy for you to
Okay.
read the questions.
thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
All right, Cameron. 2 points in 90s. Question is, who played as Morpheus in The Matrix?
Oh wait, I don't write it down.
No.
Oh, it's Lawrence Fishburne.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Okay.
Good thing I didn't have to write it down. My tip is broken on my Apple Pencil, or it fell off somewhere.
It's probably
yeah.
impossible to find. I've lost mine before.
What is it? Is it the Apple Pen tip or what?
Yeah. It's
yeah,
somewhere around
I've
here.
lost mine too. I have my Apple Pen here, but I don't have.
We all have Apple Pencils. We're all
Literally.
wasting our money on this.
All right. So yeah, Cameron, this is for your 3-pointer. You need the 5 regardless to throw it back to Colin, but if you get the 3, it will help you increase the lead if you do get the 5. So your 3-pointer, you pick Paul Feig, director Paul Feig, and your question is, what year saw the release of the Paul Feig directed film Bridesmaids?
Ooh. I'm going to say 2011.
That is correct for 3 points.
What? That was a random guess. Wow.
Right.
That was
Nice job.
13-11 current score, just down by 2. If he gets his 5, he's going to throw it back to Colin with, I cannot do the math, but he will have a lead, basically. So he picked comedies for his 5. And give me one moment. All right. And your 5-pointer, are you ready, Cameron, for your 5-point in comedy?
As ready as I'll ever be, which is
And yeah.
not, but...
And you do have 2 more repeats if you need to for this last question.
Mhm.
Your question is, in the movie Neighbors, Teddy's fraternity threw a costume party in which everyone has to dress as something related to this particular Hollywood actor. Which Hollywood actor was the theme for this party?
Which Hollywood actor was the theme for the party?
And you do have 2 repeats if you need it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Willem Dafoe. I'm not sure.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, it is Colin Coolin, hopping
Let's go.
The answer that we're
Yeah.
looking for was Robert De Niro, the Robert De Niro party.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yep.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
That
I-
one I had to.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I remember
Yeah.
that scene.
Yeah. But yeah, let's put this two competitors backstage. We'll do the interview real quick with them in a moment. But yeah, what did you think of that performance right there?
That was a really great debut for Cameron. He was that it came down to the last round too. He was he got his 2 and he got his 3. Barely missed his 5-pointer, but I think he did really good. It was a solid performance.
Yeah, indeed, and yeah, that he got 11 points, which is nothing to laugh about for his debut.
That's what I got on my debut match. So
yeah, and yeah, he did have the rough round 2. He did damn good in round 3. Unfortunately, that last question, I don't know if he knew it at all. He answered it, and then he got Willem Dafoe, which Matt Carnahan in the live chat said Willem Dafoe party will be interesting, but unfortunately that was not.
It would be interesting. I feel like he could have used his repeats more. He thought of his answer.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll see what he was thinking during that match. But first of all, let's talk to the winner for today's match. It is Colin Coolin topping. So Colin, you're now back to 500. You're 2-2, and you have your first technical knockout win. How are you feeling after this match?
I'm feeling pretty good. Every round was decent. Round 2 could have been a bit better, but we still got 2 of the questions right, which is decent considering I've gone round 2s without getting anything right. And I don't know. It was a good match. Cameron was a good competitor. He had me sweating with that bridesmaids poll, and I was nervous because I had Middle Earth coming up. So yeah, it was just all around a good game, and I played a lot better than I have been playing, so I'm pretty proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Throughout this entire match, you've just for your particular rounds, you only missed 3 total questions: 1 in round 1 and 2 in round 2. So yeah, that's a very good accuracy for a match. But yeah, when you landed on initially.
Worlds of DC or DC?
You land on DC, and then you said to respin and lands on new releases. Do you think that paid off, or how did you think of that?
I think it did. DC for me can go either way. Like new releases, I've seen Parasite twice, and I don't think I've seen any DC movie twice within the past year, let alone once. So I don't know, things like that. That I thought new releases was more promising.
Yeah, and yeah, how this is like your first win was a very close win down to the final ones, and then I feel like you've always been pushed to the final question, but now you finally you have a huge lead going into round 3. Did you feel relaxed at all when you had the huge lead?
I was feeling relaxed, and then Cameron mentioned that he's better at comedies and things like that, and when he pulled comedies, I was feeling a little nervous. Then I got Middle Earth, and I was sweating a little bit there. I think I might have been okay with comic book movies, but who knows?
Yeah, unfortunately for you, you did win by the TKO, and it gives you once again a 500 record back up, and you're gonna definitely have a better seeding come the tournament time in the summer series. The seeding has not been determined yet, but is there anyone in particular that you hopefully get to face in that tournament? Do you want to shout out anyone that you hopefully get to face with?
I want to rematch John. I mean, we went into several rounds of sudden death. I think I'm going to study up once school ends, and hopefully we'll beat him next time.
That was a great match.
Yeah. Sophie, sorry. Do you have any questions for Colin?
Oh, no, I'm just congratulations for winning. You're 2-2. It's got to look out for that now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kate.
But yeah, no, it was a great match. You like Albert mentioned before, the accuracy was like on point. You only missed 3 questions, so.
I don't know what Matt's referring to, but probably.
Yeah, it's probably one of the round. It's one of the round 2s. I cannot figure out which one. But yeah.
We'll
figure it out.
I would hope not the kid who would be king, but we'll see.
Yeah,
because I have no plans to watch that movie.
All right. So yeah, thank you, Colin, for this interview, and we'll see you in the summer series.
Thank you, Colin.
Good game, Cameron. Thank you guys for hosting.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Oh, he's talking about the Lee 1L one. All right.
Lee 1L. Yeah, I wasn't too confident. I thought I might mispronounce his name or something.
All right then. Okay, so thank you, Colin. And yeah, so we're gonna talk to the unfortunate loser for today's match, Cameron Patterson, the communist. I guess
Oh.
communism is all about being. I guess it didn't go your way this time.
It did not. It was a roller coaster of emotions. My heart rate has gone way up. Might go need to see the doctor, but it's not safe to right now, so I'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah. Well,
God game.
let's talk to your experience. God game, yeah. It's a
God
good
game.
It was.
well, well, yeah. First of all, 11 point is nothing to snuff about for a debut. You did fantastic job, especially in that round 3.
Yeah, round 3 you really got to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got really lucky with that first question. That really caught me off guard and gave me a little bit of hope there. But can't win them all in Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got really excited when you when you got the bridesmaid question right too. You went insane.
Well, I just did not expect that at all. That was just a complete guess. I'm like, oh, maybe 2011, but I have no idea. But that was just extremely lucky.
Was
Yeah,
another
sometimes-
year going through your head, or is just like 2011 that just popped up?
It was just a bright, shining 2011 in my head. I don't know why. It was just my calling. I just had to say it. It just
That's
blurted
great.
out.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to just guess because you don't lose a point anyway, and sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is your debut match. Let's talk about the entire match for you. Round 1, you had 4 points. You feel confident going into that one after that first round?
That I was feeling okay. I thought, okay, maybe I have a chance in round 2, but I think the categories I was a little afraid of, and it turns out I should have been afraid of those. And I was really jealous of the ones Colin got. He had some really good categories, and they really worked to his strengths. So that kind of took me down a little bit there, but it was a good round.
Yeah, and then talking about stuff that you're afraid of in that round 2, you spun away from Adam Sandler and you landed on animated. Did you regret that decision? Do you think you should have stick with Adam Sandler? Maybe you would have scored more, or you
Secretly, yes. I don't want to admit it, but probably yes. I'm only iffy at animated, and I probably know more Adam Sandler than all of the animated movies that are out there. So
yeah, those animated questions weren't super easy.
But that trash island pool was great though. And going into
you got that one.
And going into round number 3, not a lot of, especially for debut players, sometimes the round number 3 really shakes them up a bit. But yeah, like once again, like as Sophie have said, that 2 and the 3 was a big pull. And let's talk about that final question for the comedies. Did you? Yeah, you sort of went right. I told you have 2 repeats and directly said Willem Dafoe. Did you just don't know and just decided to go with it, or do you think if you had taken more time you would have gotten it? Or
I don't think I would have gotten it in any amount of time. It was like in the deep recesses of my mind, but I couldn't come up with it. But Willem Dafoe, I saw The Lighthouse a few months ago. He's a great guy, and I thought that'd be a great party to have. So I just said him. It was possible, but yeah, it was a rough one.
Well, just a bonus question for you. Matt did say Willem Dafoe party will be interesting. If there is a Willem Dafoe party, which character would you dress up as?
Oh well, I gotta
Which
go
Willem
for.
Dafoe?
I gotta dress up as like a guy in a lobster
The lighthouse
apron. yeah, but like a lobster apron on him from the Willem Dafoe from the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
And people better like my lobster or else.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And so go ahead, Sophie. Sorry.
Oh, I said I'd go for Green Goblin.
Oh yeah, that's a great one too. That'll get a lot of eyes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, due to today's outcome, you are currently 0-1, which is like this is your first match, so that's you have a lot of chance to redeem yourself. But that does put you in an unfortunate seeding for the possible tournament. There is a possibility that you need to do a play-in match to get into the tournament. So how are you feeling? I don't know if this is the first time that you hear that's going to be a tournament, but how are you feeling going into the tournament in the summer?
Yes, this is the first time I'm hearing of a tournament, but I'm not too worried. I'll just see how things go. It's a lot of fun. And Mother Russia always finds a way to jam themselves in there, so we'll see how it goes.
You got to keep that communist enthusiasm up, man.
Oh yeah.
All right then. So yeah, thank you, Cameron, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Goodbye, my comrades.
All right, so Sophie, what a very interesting match throughout. We got an awesome promo, we got awesome intros, we got a very good match.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? Once again, Colin, he's gonna be better seeding in that tournament time. Cameron, unfortunate loss for his debut. But what are you expecting for their futures going ahead in this league?
I think Cameron's gonna bounce back. I think he has after his debut match, he'll bounce back because he's gonna learn from his first match and maybe study up and but he knows he knows his stuff. Maybe he won't pass up Adam Sandler next time. So
yeah, definitely a lot of learning opportunities from the first match. As always, people always get better from there. So yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. Thank you for co-hosting and helping me write the questions.
Thank you for allowing me to. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're definitely going to be in the tournament too. That's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe you'll be facing one of these two. Who we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, that has been Colin. That has been Cameron. She has been Sophie, and I'm Albert Viradharma. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everyone in the live chat. And until next time in the Real Trivia Face Off.